Hey, welcome back to Minnesota Bam. I'm still sick.
We out here. So, picked up this absolutely beaut. Already cut the coils, you know, but picked it up for 240 bucks delivered. Didn't run.
Not running.
And we changed that little guy right there, fuel pressure regulator, spark plugs.
Fix the valve cover.
Fix the valve cover.
Not sitting right.
And it runs and drives. It's an auto, sadly, but little to us. We got a.
We just happen to have every single thing to swap it to a manual. So what are we doing?
We're swapping to a manual.
Swapping to a manual. So also for my J, everything's pretty much back together. I haven't recorded a lot of it because I was just slamming it out. But here you go. Here's the J. So right now, all I'm waiting on is I do need some gaskets for the headers because they do leak. I have a longer feed line because this rubs on the header and I don't want it to melt through. I'm waiting on a 90-degree coupler. And I got my 1000 cc FIC injectors ordered. All of that should be here real soon. And I got to build a brace for the turbo because the pipe is so long. But there's a bolt and a mount I'm going to make on the bottom and the back here to connect to the pipe so that won't flex. So it does run. So we're going to start it up for you guys.
Oh, by the way, heater's on, so yeah, it's kind of noisy.
Perfect. It has a terrible fucking cold startup idle too, and it's like rich as shit and everything. But just fuel everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so everything's coming in, and hopefully in 2 weeks we will be bringing this to the dyno and getting it dyno tuned. So I don't think we're gonna record. Darren's gonna work on the pedal assembly. I'm gonna work on the shifter mechanism. And I think we'll catch up to you guys when we get ready to pull the motor out, because we're just going to pull it all out at once. And you can just
yep. Deleting this, because race car don't need that shit. The radiator does leak because this nipple is, well, it's stuck in there. But, and we're going to sell this cat because they go for a pretty penny, I guess. I'm going to see if I can get 200 bucks for it, pay for the fucking car. Got a header for it. Some cheapy deaky fucking thing. Got a radiator, don't know if it leaks or not, but got the master, got a slave, got the fork. We got all the pedals. The trans right here we think is good, but we have no fucking idea.
should be good.
Should be. We got pedal, got the line, got the other pedals. We could run the pedals that are in it now, but the brake pedal is like fucking yay big on a fucking, or it's like that wide on an auto. And, well, this is a clutch, but it's the same. The brake looks like that on a manual, so. Yeah, free up some room. We're gonna swap everything over, pull the motor, take the trans off, and then put flywheel, clutch, pressure plate, other tranny on it. Fucking slap it in the car. We're deleting a bunch of shit like cruise control. Don't do that.
You don't want the cruise?
No.
It doesn't get in the way, eh? It's nice to have cruise. All right, we're deleting it.
Exactly.
I like cruise.
Dude, I don't care when it comes to creature comforts.
I mean, this thing is an absolute pile of shit.
Oh, it's the biggest pile of shit.
Like,
it's spray painted.
Like, show them axles in the quarter panel.
It's spray, like, it was a lot worse than this. I bought fucking spray paint, but yeah. don't know how well you can see that because it's dark, but my finger's literally in the car right now.
And like the whole entire quarter panel's dead.
It's rusty, but right here you can tell it's been spray painted. I fucking went, got spray paint today, fucking just cleaned it up. The roof still isn't done because I didn't want to fuck with it. My fingers are hurting. But I just did the sides. I didn't even bother with the hood. The hood still looks like
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So the turbo is going back on. We'll give you guys a quick recap. Darren over there doing some welding for the wastegate pipe, something temporary. It's gonna look like shit, but here's the Civic. We did actually do a manual swap in it. That is completely done. It's been running and driving. We're putting the turbo kit back on. I had to make some gaskets out of this gasket material. So the turbo's going back on for the final time right now. We have a dyno appointment in like, let's see, today's Thursday, so in 1 week I got to get this car done. We just got our fuel injectors in the mail. Some FIC 1000cc fuel injectors from P2R. Sean over at P2R sent these. So we got our 1000cc injectors that will fit the manifold. So basically we're just putting everything back together. We're gonna finish up the intercooler piping, run some things like some vacuum lines like this and clean this up. I got a longer oil feed line like I was talking about, so now I can route it out of the way of touching the exhaust and everything, and it's not too short. So we're pretty much there, guys. So I'll probably give you guys a catch up when I work on this some more. Maybe I'll throw you on a time lapse. We'll see what happens, but we'll catch up. All right, everybody. So for hopefully at least the next 30 seconds, I can still talk. I'm still sick. I don't have my voice back fully. It's been 2 fucking weeks. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to turn this around, and I hope you guys don't get mad to the 4 people that watch, but the turbo kit is finished. So last night I came here and I just knocked everything out. We got BKR 8s, gap to 20 thou per tuner, what he wants for spark plugs. We got the, I don't know where the box is, but the FIC 1000cc injectors put in. Again, shout out to PJ Customs. He made me like the best adapters for OBD2 to EV6 connectors. So I got really nice connectors, not the junk eBay ones that like to fall apart and fuck up. Everything else is done with the car. I mean, I haven't started it yet since I put the injectors in last night and everything. I got to do a boost leak test, which is why I don't have that clamp on yet. But once I do the boost leak test, then I'll know that everything's kosher. So, speaking of that, Darren, do you know where the manual boost controller is? So, the reason I'm asking is because we are putting a 4-bar and a boost controller on this, and I want to see 400, and that might take more than 10 pounds of boost. So with that being said, we're going to the dyno tuners in 3 days. Today is Tuesday night. I got to work the next 2 days, and then I get off at 5 in the morning Friday. I'm going to sleep a little bit, load up, and then head 3 hours away to the dyno tuner. I will be bringing you guys along. I'm going to edit this video tonight and get it out there, so that way we have a fresh video. Here it is. So we got the boost controller in case I need it. I don't even know what wastegate spring's in the wastegate. I'm hoping it's an 8-pound spring. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to find out, though. So, nonetheless, we are done, basically. Car's done. Me and Darren was just out there painting the hood up a little bit. We got to cut some more holes in for the wastegate dump and the 3-inch dump. The car still has a full 3-inch exhaust on it. It will have a full exhaust, just the winter's almost here. So if this doesn't blow up on the dyno, I get like maybe a fucking couple days to like do some rips in it, and then it's just gonna sit here all winter, and I'm not even gonna be able to drive it. Then I'll worry about the other shit. But that's really about it. Darren, well, Nathaniel's working on this automatic. He's trying to do a motor swap in it for his niece or something. Darren, you want to give a camera a rundown on your piece of shit?
It's a piece of shit.
I don't know if we talked about it on YouTube, did we? I know we have TikToks of it, but
I don't know. It was $240. It's a 98 sedan.
Delivered,
$240 delivered. Didn't run when we got it. It was fucking, I mean, it's still clapped, but it's upgraded clapped, or
it's like
high class clapped.
It's high class clap.
It's like my level of clap. When I got it, it was like really low level of clapped. It was auto, didn't run. We fucking troubleshooted for...
If we don't have it on camera, I might have clips in here, I don't know, but there's the automatic tranny from it because...
We put a 5-speed in it because we had everything for it. So
we just happened to have everything.
We did it in the night. Well, we got everything ready. Like, we cut the tunnel. I put the pedals in.
Oh, did you end up having to remove the bottom of that tunnel?
That fucking...
The one I drilled the spot welds out of?
Yeah, I just kept hitting it and it came out.
It fell out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then I just had to drill 2 holes. I had to put the manual trans the flywheel, the clutch, and all that shit on the motor. I fucking put a timing belt on it because Justin said it was bad, so I bought one.
It had like fucking hella cracks in it. It needed to be changed.
So I bought one for $40, put it on, blah, blah, and then, I don't know, Justin says it's a fuel pump fuse, but it's in there. But the fuel pump wasn't working. And then...
So what did you do?
I fucking hardwired that bitch.
I forgot you did that.
But anyway, yeah, so when we got it, it needed a fucking... It needed spark plugs, and then...
Because it was way rich.
Yeah, it was way rich, and then what the fuck we put in there?
The fuel pressure regulator.
Yeah, fuel pressure regulator.
So my assumption is you could crank it, and we actually got it to like fire over once or twice. And we put spark plugs in it, and it actually ran a little bit longer after I disconnected all the injectors because there was so much fuel in the intake and everything. And I'm like, I wonder if it's the fuel pressure regulator.
And we also went through the timing and everything because...
Oh, yeah, we diagnosed
Justin's like, oh, there's fire coming out the intake. It's off a tooth or whatever.
Yeah.
So we went through that like 6 times.
So normally when it backfires through the intake, timing's off. But I guess whatever happened, happened. But
yeah.
The point is, it was just a fuel pressure regulator. Now it fucking fires right up every day. No problems, runs and drives.
So first thing I did after I got the motor running and driving... Cut the springs instantly.
Instantly.
And then I cut the exhaust off, obviously, because
can't not
it's
do
got to be
that.
loud.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Well, this thing's a pile of shit. Let's just put a hood stack in it.
So why don't we open up the big door and show them?
And then yeah. So
Here, bring this with you.
last night we fucking put a hood stack in it.
Last night, literally made a custom hood exit.
And like fucking an hour because we had to be to Lonnie.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. It was, oh god, it was really badly spray painted, and I bought like $17. As you can see, it's already starting to chip. I bought
like there's literally holes in it.
Yeah, I bought like 7 cans of spray paint for $17. Spray painted it, and so it looks a lot better. And then here's our custom, oh shit, my bad, custom hood stack, or hood exit, or hood dump, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just, that's 3-inch pipe, by the way.
Full 3-inch hood stack.
So,
just, we're not even gonna look at the welds.
Oh, they're beautiful. I could put people at a fucking commission for my welds.
Yeah. So.
I mean, oh yeah, fuck, I did a burnout. The motor mount broke, so we fucking custom ratchet strapped that motor.
That is a custom Darren Trumbull ratchet strap mod, and he's the only one that could do that.
Yeah.
So obviously these liquid mounts like to rip, and then now it's ratchet straps holding it down again.
Yeah.
It's, hit up
the motor
hit up
came
Darren.
and fucking smacked the hood a bunch of times.
Because, you know, you didn't stop driving it.
No, I kept beating the fuck out of it with the motor falling out of the car. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Of that piece of shit.
Yeah, it was a fun project to swap.
Yeah.
So
Super easy.
well, anyways, guys, I appreciate all 7 of you watching. That's I know, right? That's pretty much gonna wrap up the Turbo J build for this year. We're gonna see how it performs on the dyno again. I'll be there with the camera and we'll get some footage. But I'll edit this video tonight so I can get this out before Friday, before the dyno. And that's really about it. I think we've gone through the list on the J. It's ready to go.
Yep. It was what? Running and driving for fucking 3 weeks?
Yeah, no, I dailied the car for like a month.
Yeah.
I put 500 miles on it. Never overheated. You know, pulled fine. So
I even dailied it for a weekend.
yeah, I let Darren take it because I had to leave. I let him take it and put some miles on it. He put, you know, a good 100 miles on it. And so anyways, stay tuned, guys. The next video, we will be on the dyno. It's going to blow up. It's going to make power. The goal is 400 on pump. The end goal is 600 on E, but we don't have E85 around here. But we'll figure that out later. So anyways, thanks for watching. Minnesota Built.